to a Diddy party? A Diddy party. A Diddy party. A Diddy party. Have you ever been to Diddy party? Diddy party. Hey, Diddy party. A Diddy party. Hey, hey, a Diddy party. A Diddy party. Have you ever been to the Diddy party? A Diddy party. Yeah. Salute, salute, salute to everybody that's out here. You know what I'm saying? Doing the Lord's work. All right, all right, all right. Diddy versus 50 Cent. We're going to keep this going, right? I'm going to tell y'all, right? I do want to take this opportunity, you know, Captain Salute, to get out here outside in the sector and use, you know, my talents and thumbnails and titling to get a different crowd here. Aaron, what's up, baby? You see where I'm at. You see where I'm at. I'm on Liberty. You know, so I want to use the opportunity to exploit the algorithm in a good way, as at the same time multitask. Former in the building, eBay, right? Use this opportunity. Yeah, my bro just pulled up on my ass right now. Come here.
Cracking, boy.
What's up, man? This nigga just pop up out of nowhere. What's good? What you doing?
Yeah.
You getting money?
Yeah, out here trying, man.
Give me 1 second, y'all. My brother just pulled up on me. Hell yeah, I wanted that shit bad, man. Yeah, them shit. How you like it though?
This shit cool.
It's
I
fire?
fuck with it. Hell yeah, I like hanging up on niggas. Hit that motherfucker slam. I just sent you the motherfucker address and shit.
All right. Hey y'all, I'm here with my boy Low Key. Now I don't know if y'all remember a video I put out a while back on DBN with my boy Low Key from Chi-Town. You know what I'm saying? About to get up with bro. You know, I've been going. Hold up a second. Have you ever been to a Diddy party? Diddy party? Everybody live a Diddy party. A Diddy party. Remove as standard moderator. Everybody love a Diddy party. A Diddy party. Diddy party. A Diddy party. Everybody love a Diddy party. What's good, bro? How you feeling?
Good.
All right. Yeah, so now I got a couple people up in here. This is for the sector. Let me just let y'all know. something. You niggas in the sector, right? You N-words in the sector. Hey, I don't want y'all to ever get it confused and think that my target is anybody else except for that nigga named Shy fucking Franks. All the rest of these niggas are just opportunities for me to exercise, my troll talents. I mean, like, I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas, and I don't care about what none of these say. Give me a second. One more second. DBcito. Listen, man, Diddy is innocent. First and foremost, let me show y'all how to multitask and deal with these niggas in the sector. Okay? Give me 1 second, because I'm in the elevator. But if you feel like Diddy's innocent, type 1. All right? If Diddy's innocent, type 1. If he's guilty, type 2. I think he's innocent. You know who's guilty? Shy Franks. Shy Franks. Matter of fact, man, fuck all that. I'm going to talk to the sector, man. You know what I mean? Because this is what it's about, man. And sometimes, because I'm a YouTuber, right? Sometimes, I automatically run the professional mode, right? So let me let you niggas know something real quick. Let me throw something up here for you. 1 second. 1 second. Let me pull this video up for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Double tap the screen, get the likes up. 50 Cent. Now let's see what 50 say about this nigga. Hey yo, let's not get it twisted, right? 50 Cent hate this nigga. You wanna know why? I'm gonna tell you why 50 hate him. 50 hate him because the hard time they gave him getting in the game. All right, now I want y'all to hear this. And you can tell by the sarcasm that they spit here that you already know this was a personal thing, this documentary. All right, let me turn it up.
$5 a month for your first year with Xfinity Mobile.
Give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second, y'all.
A new Netflix docuseries about Sean Diddy Combs is making headlines for its never-before-seen footage of the music mogul in the days before his arrest. Now, Combs is threatening legal action against the streamer for airing the unauthorized footage. Behind the series is Combs' longtime rap rival 50 Cent and director Alexandria Stapleton, who sat down with NBC News' Chloe Malas ahead of tonight's release.
Tonight, Netflix releasing never-before-seen video of Sean Diddy Combs filmed just days before his arrest on charges of sex trafficking and racketeering in 2024. The footage is part of a 4-part docuseries, Sean Combs: The Reckoning, premiering Tuesday. Behind the explosive documentary is Combs' longtime rival, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, and director Alexandria Stapleton.
How did you get that footage of Diddy?
I think most journalists would not disclose this, Austin.
The recordings give viewers an intimate look at Combs' mindset ahead of his
This nigga called himself a journalist, y'all. Yo, and that smile tell you everything, man. This is a checkmate for a nigga that been hated on for a long time. You know what I'm saying? He been wanting to catch this nigga Diddy like this, bruh. You know? Been wanting to catch this dude, man. And some of y'all, you know what I don't get? I don't understand how some of y'all are not applauding this shit, you know? Like, it's like, yo, free Diddy, salute Diddy, right? Let me get this up here. All right, now we got it, right? Free Diddy. All right. Okay, seems like that's all I could get.
Trial, even conversations with his legal team.
Does he know y'all have this in the doc?
How many of y'all seen it? How many of you savage motherfuckers that was out here talking about, I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we don't stop. Watch this shit. Oh, we love to see when they go down, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. We be out here applauding for this shit. Look at 50 face. Checkmate. I was trying to be a rapper, trying to eat and shit, and y'all niggas was just slowing me down, man. Here's payback.
Sean Diddy Combs filmed just days before his arrest on charges of sex trafficking and racketeering in 2024. The footage is part of a 4-part docuseries, Sean Combs' The Reckoning, premiering Tuesday. Behind the explosive documentary is Combs' longtime rival, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, and director Alexandria Stapleton.
How did you get that footage of Diddy?
I don't know why this is so comical to me, man. Like, y'all, yo, Diddy gonna come home. I wouldn't be surprised if Diddy don't come home and run the whole shit, because y'all gotta act, let's keep it real, man. The game is ran by them, you know what I'm saying, them Freaky Fridays, man. Let's not get it twisted, man. You think that Diddy's not gonna come home and get a warm reception? Yo, bro, he's gonna clap back. This is all gonna has payback. But right now, 50's in heaven.
You know, most journalists would not disclose their sources.
The recordings give viewers an intimate look at Combs' mindset ahead of his...
Look at this. They said he loved to be recorded. They said that he didn't like to touch regular people because they had germs and shit. He was dogging all the people, all y'all niggas that was out here talking about, I thought I told you that we won't stop. All y'all motherfuckers. Yo, listen, type 1s if Diddy's innocent, type 2 if Diddy was guilty. I don't think it even fucking matter no more. Diddy about to come home and run the game. Run the game. He got all the motivation in the world. Type 1s if he's innocent, and type 2 if Diddy is guilty. I really don't give a fuck.
criminal trial, even conversations with his legal team.
Does he know y'all have this in the doc?
I would doubt he knows.
So when this airs,
Hold up, I got 121 people, 121, 11 people. If you're not a bot, type 1s, because it seemed like y'all, there's a bunch of bots in this motherfucker. You know? This is that Diddy party I was telling y'all about we was going to have.
time that his legal team, Diddy, that everybody knows that this footage is now seeing the light of day.
Double tap screen, get the lights up.
Perhaps. What was he intending to use it for?
Hey, if you ain't a fake ass nigga, type 1s in the chat. Let me know you real, man. This shit feeling botted up, man. 1s. Spam the chat with 1s, man. You feel me? If you got a hater, spam the chat with 1s.
Or?
I have no idea.
I mean, you know, you're talking about...
Amanda, salute. Willie, salute. B. Beverly, salute. The digital, everybody that's in the chat right now, salute, man. You know what I'm saying? I just got to make sure these people's real up in here. Double tap screen, get the likes up. You know what I'm saying? Is there a checkmate for 50 Cent? Let's see.
A man who films himself doing everything and has for decades. I think he wanted someone to be behind them.
Can we all agree that we love this shit? We love the smut. We don't like to see good things. I'm not watching a gardening video right now, ladies and gentlemen. This is a video about some nasty work, bro. We love this nasty work, man. Brendan, salute. Amanda, salute. Dante, salute. Brian, salute. Double tap the screen. If you ain't a subscriber, go to the top right, hit the 3 dots.
The scenes with him.
I'm just getting started. I came out here to disrespect some bum motherfuckers I know, but I decided to just keep it content.
Combs' team firing back in a statement to NBC News today, saying the Netflix so-called documentary is a shameful hit piece and that they relied on stolen footage that was never authorized for...
This is what tells you that they're gonna clap back. They're not sitting down with this. Let me go get clean my camera real quick.
release. His team sending a cease and desist to Netflix. Netflix referring NBC News to a statement from Stapleton in which she said they lawfully obtained the footage. After a nearly 8-week trial, Combs was acquitted of the...
Well, duh, of course they lawfully. They not playing with that type of fire. They definitely got permission for it.
more serious charges.
They did, well, I'm not going to say permission, but they obtained this
of
legally.
sex trafficking and racketeering and sentenced to 50 months in federal prison.
Hey, yo, if you love R. Kelly still after everything that happened, type 1s. But if you think that he's a cold-blooded piece of shit and you can't even listen to his music, type 2s. Because I love R. Kelly music.
For 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. Combs' team going on to slam Netflix for partnering with 50 Cent, who they say has been his longtime public adversary, something the Grammy winner denied, citing his own casting choices in his popular Stars franchise, Power.
One could watch this and think that you really hate Sean Combs.
Why would you be thinking that?
Because of the things that you post on Instagram,
Yeah,
because of the...
Look at this. And let's stop for a second and do say that I hated him enough to hire his kids. and we've never done anything to each other. So it's just competitive energy and things that you say about other artists while you're in hip-hop culture.
This documentary is one of several that has chronicled Combs' rise and fall, but Stapleton says theirs is different.
Yeah, there's a lot of new information. No one had ever really put it together like that before.
For 50 Cent, he says he feels a sense of obligation.
Well, you know, if I didn't say anything, you could assume that all of hip-hop culture is comfortable with his actions.
And Chloe Wallace joins us now in studio. Chloe, you've seen the whole documentary. What else can you tell us about it?
So there's a lot more of this never before seen footage, Tom, of Combs having really private conversations with his legal team, and you really get a sense of his mindset ahead of his criminal trial, which is really fascinating for me because he never did any sit-down interviews.
Man, when keeping it real goes wrong. I bet he never thought that those videos would ever get out, man. But honestly, you think did he even give a fuck? The amount of embarrassment that he's been taking, man, I doubt if he even cares, man. Got a video of him peeing on a little girl. Y'all saying, free him is crazy. Y'all broken. Oh, shit, I agree. But y'all more broken than me because y'all the ones that looked at the fucking shit, okay? I was a nigga that was in jail that heard about what y'all was doing. You N-words.
Interviews ahead of the trial, so you finally get to see what his strategy was and how.
Oh, Amanda, clap back. Okay, R. Kelly wasn't beating women, killing people, or holding people's money. Kels and Puff are totally different. Do y'all think that Kelly? Do y'all think R. Kelly and Diddy is alike somehow? He won't. Puff is a narcissist. Puff is a sociopath. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? A narcissist and a sociopath, completely different things. Bees off. R. Kelly is doing time for his crime. He getting out of jail in his 70s. Kelly ain't do nothing wrong. Amanda, doing anything that to small people, period, is worse than murder. I agree.
So there's a lot.
Let's get I disagree with her on that too, yeah. Let's double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. We got 18 likes, 161. Let's get the likes up to 100 real quick, right?
A lot more of this never before seen footage, Tom, of Combs having really private conversations with his legal team, and you really get a sense of his mindset ahead of his criminal trial, which is really fascinating for me because he never did these sit-down interviews ahead of the trial. So you finally get to see what his strategy was and how worried he was, but clearly perhaps he didn't think that he was going to go to prison because he's filming this documentary. You're also going to hear from Aubrey O'Day. She was in the girl band DIDDY.
Now, I do got this video about Dame Dash and Diddy responding to this whole movie stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Keep going with the likes. 200 people here. 20 likes, unacceptable. Double tap the screen or go to the top right, hit the 3 dots. That's also where the subscribe button is at. I had a vision to come out here and weaponize my panel real quick. And, you know what I'm saying, salute the man, the milkman, and disrespect my personal enemies. But instead, I'm here. Y'all got to get the likes up.
As part of making the band, she has an explosive allegation against Combs. And then there's quite a bit that focuses on the murders of Biggie and Tupac. And people from Combs' inner circle raising a lot of questions. People are going to also have a lot to say about that.
All right, Chloe Wallace, we look forward to that. We thank you for...
All right, now, hold on for one blood clot minute, right? Let me show y'all what all right, here you go.
News, I'm Janab. The long-awaited Diddy docuseries for 50 Cent has finally been released on Netflix. On Tuesday, the streaming platform would premiere the project titled Sean Combs: The Reckoning, which looks to be a 4-part series aimed at capturing the behind-the-scenes moments leading up to Diddy's arrest, as well as the many things he has been accused of.
Now, some of y'all lost, and when I tell y'all that 50 hates Diddy, I'm gonna show y'all the reason why. All right. Matter of fact, let's get off of this for a second. Let me show you. This is the video. It's called 50 Cent. It's made by Hip Hop Daily, right?
It's so easy to become a podcaster with real.
This is showing the history or the breakdown of why these niggas hate each other. You know what I mean? Or why 50 hates Diddy. All right. This is a good one. Give me a second. Okay. Still only got 28 likes. Let's get the likes all the way up. See the way I'm hitting this like button before I even watch the video? Let's get to it.
And has been trolling Diddy ever since he got arrested. But most fans have no idea how serious the beef is. From 50 getting blackballed in the industry to his homies getting killed in the streets, Diddy's been around for it all. And today, we're breaking down the whole crazy story. Everyone has been seeing 50 take wild shots at Diddy, but their beef goes all the way back to when 50 Cent was trying to break into the rap game. 50 Cent came up in the streets of Queens and was active in the trenches way before he got into the rap game. 50's mom hustled drugs in the street, but she tragically died in a fire when 50 was just 8 years old. 50 ended up living with his grandparents, and by the time he was 12, he was already moving weight just like his mom. 50 got arrested for drugs and guns a couple of times, and that's when he decided to start rapping. Back in 96, 50 linked up with Jam Master Jay and was on his way up. They recorded a full album together that never got released, and then 50 got a deal with Columbia Records. 50 dropped his first record, Power of the Dollar, in 2000, and his name was buzzing in New York off his track How to Rob. How to Rob was all about 50 rapping about jacking famous rappers, and he name dropped Diddy on the track and raps, "You better recognize, nigga, I'm straight from the street. These industry niggas are starting to look like something to eat. I snatched Kim. Tell Puff, you wanna see her again? Dash your ass down to the nearest ATM." 50 also talks about robbing Jay-Z, Wu-Tang Clan, Fat Joe, and way more, and the track blew up in the city. Nas heard the track and wanted 50 to go on tour with him, but then 50 got shot up and everything changed. 50 got hit up 9 times and almost died. Then while he was in the hospital, Columbia Records dropped him from the label because of his track Ghetto Quran. Ghetto Quran is allegedly why 50 got shot because he name dropped a dude named Kenneth Supreme McGriff. Supreme allegedly put a bag on 50's head. When 50 survived the shooting, Supreme...
Let's get the likes up. Do you love Diddy? Y for N, Y for yes, N for no.
He told everyone in the industry to stop rocking with him. 50 couldn't get anything popular in New York after that, so he went up to Canada and got right back to the grind. Back in the day, rappers didn't really put out their own mixtapes. Usually it was DJs making the tapes. But 50 Cent changed all of that. 50 started recording his own tracks using the hottest beats on the radio.
Let's get the likes up, man. 472 people in the building, Grand Rising. If you're not subscribed, go to the top right, hit the 3 dots. We talking about the history and why 50 hate this nigga.
And made his own mixtapes. Everyone was rocking with 50's new music, but a lot of labels were afraid to sign him because 50 was too street. People in New York were paying attention though. And in 2001, 50 linked up with Diddy and started ghostwriting for him. Diddy was dating Jennifer Lopez back then, and she's the one who pushed Diddy into working with 50 Cent. 50 wrote Diddy's verse on the track Let's Get It, and rumors were flying that 50 was gonna sign a deal with Bad Boy Records. But according to 50's homie Tony Yayo, Diddy didn't want to make the deal because the 50's drama was supreme.
We went to, for Bad Boy, a lot of people don't know that. We had the meeting, and it was so crazy that Diddy didn't sign him. I know that was one of the biggest mistakes of Bad Boy. And you know, the Preem situation, and you know, a lot of people were scared of Preem. 50 wasn't.
According to 50 Cent, he never really wanted to work with Diddy, even when he was trying to get started in the rap game. 50 told the Hollywood Reporter that when he got back to work after the shooting, Diddy was hitting him up to come write verses, and 50 didn't want to do it. But his baby mama told him they were broke and needed the money. And that's why 50 started working with Diddy. A lot of people didn't even know that 50 Cent had been ghostwriting.
Now let me stop y'all right there, right? Also, D. Angeletti, the mad rapper, remember, right? All of these niggas was making beats for Diddy, and they had us out here thinking that Diddy was an actual music producer. He was never a music producer ever. He was the dude that was robbing these cats, man.
Diddy. But in 2002, 50 dropped the track You Not Like Me and raps, hoes be like, 50, you so witty. On the dick like they heard, I ghostwrite for Diddy. You got fat while we starved, it's my turn.
Well, everybody was ghostwriting for Diddy. Double tap the screen, let's get the likes up.
I done felt how the shells burn. I still won't learn. That same year, 50 remixed the track Niggas from the Notorious B.I.G. and raps, I run the city.
But back then, you gotta also understand that 50 is the godfather of trolling. So he was just trolling, and because these niggas in the rap industry is so catty, they feel like if you come on, you're gonna take their money. So it's automatic, no reception towards that. I mean, today on the internet world, we could troll niggas like that. They understand it. But back then, this was a whole new tactic.
And I don't dance around like Diddy. Niggas is giddy till they're smack silly or spray with the Mac Millie. They don't want drama, really. 50 was taking little shots, but it wasn't real beef yet. And in 2003, 50 won Best Rap Video at the MTV Music Awards for In the Club. Diddy was the one announcing the winner, and he showed 50 love and dapped him up on stage. Then a year later, Diddy was celebrating the 10th anniversary of Bad Boy.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know y'all couldn't see nothing on, you know what I'm saying? My bad.
Records. He dropped an album called 10th Anniversary, The Hits. Diddy featured 50 and his homie Lloyd Banks on the track Victory. And Diddy raps,
all right, if you're new here, it's Mac Mean TSTV. My main channel is Mac Mean True Story. Double tap the screen, let's get the likes up. We're looking at the history of how, 50 Cent came to hate this nigga.
The sun don't shine forever, but as long as it's here,
and if you're a real person, type ones in the chat. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up to 100.
Might as well shine together. Better now than never. Business before pleasure. P. Diddy and the fam. Who you know do it better? 50 Cent and Diddy were cool, even though 50 had taken a couple shots at him in the booth. They were even linking up in the studio. But then in 2005, everything started to fall apart. And it was all sparked because 50 wanted to sign one of Diddy's artists. After the notorious B.I.G. got killed, Mace stepped up and kept Bad Boy Records from going under. Mace's first album dropped a year after Biggie died.
No, and that's a fact. Funny how Mace came back. Mace turned into a full-fledged pastor and came back niggerish as shit. Safe to say, the church ain't work. Ooh, child.
And debuted at #1 on the pop and R&B charts. Mace had a ton of hit tracks and was carrying the whole Bad Boy label. And in '98, he started his own label called All Out Records. Fans couldn't wait for Mace's next project.
That nigga said, fuck All Out, fuck his sister, fuck Mino, fuck the whole, everything, vacant lot, all that, and went down to Atlanta and act like he was a pastor. Oh, shit. Oh, man.
And in '99, he dropped his album Double Up and sold over 100K copies in the first week. Mace was one of the hottest rappers in the game, but then he shocked everyone and announced that he was retiring to become a pastor. There's a lot of different rumors about why Mace left the rap game. Some people claim that Mace was involved.
Now if y'all don't know about Baby Mane, go look at my story, Mac Mean True Story. Baby Mane. I was with him when he cut OP in Green Correctional Facility. But this is the dude that ran his ass up out of there. He ended up getting it in with Pop Lottie. He probably gonna speak about this. I don't remember. Let's get the likes up, man, and become a member of the channel, man. Hit that super chat. It works. You know what I mean? Grand Rising, man. We outside.
Over the deadly beef with the hustler from Harlem and Baby Mane. Baby Mane and Mace allegedly started beefing over a woman that Mace's homie Pop Lottie got involved.
Now they were saying the girl Ariane from the video. From the Mace, the first Mace album was Mane, Baby J's baby mother.
The situation too. Pop Lottie was another well-known dude in the streets.
God bless the dead.
I would say it's like having another producer in the room that knows
both of them dead now.
Exactly what your song means.
Baby Mane allegedly sliced Pop Lottie in the face. Most of the stories just rumors that were never confirmed.
They say Mane sliced Pop Lottie. Like I said, I was with Mane when he cut up OP, man. There's a story on YouTube about it, man. If y'all want to check it out. It's called Mac Mean True Story, Baby Mane. Let's get the likes up to 100, man. Salute to everybody. Tell me what state you from or what city you from, where you watching from. All right? My man right here is breaking it down. Shit that a lot of people don't know because they catching the story from the end.
Pop Lottie and Baby Mane both ended up getting killed. And a lot of people think Mace was running from the beef. But according to other sources, the real reason Mace retired is because he didn't want to be around Diddy anymore. Diddy's the one who put Mace on when he was trying to get into the rap game. But Diddy played him and convinced Mace to sign a bad deal. Mace grew up playing basketball with Cameron. And when Cameron decided to take rap seriously, Mace brought Cam to Biggie instead of Diddy. Mace already had a deal with Diddy, so people thought Cam would do the same thing. But Mace said he took Cam to Biggie instead because he knew Biggie wouldn't try to play him like Diddy would. A few years after Mace retired, he decided to come back to the rap game and started rocking with 50 Cent. 50 brought Mace on tour with him, and Mace told MTV that 50 Cent and Jay-Z were the only ones who had reached out to sign him. Diddy said in interviews that he would be cool with Mace signing the 50's label, and everyone thought Mace was about to join G-Unit. 50 even put Mace in the video for his track Window.
Oh, that's when we seen him start to get niggerish.
Window Shopper. And what a lot of people didn't know is that 50 was taking shots at Diddy on the track too. The track opens up with 50 saying, "The top feels so much better than the bottom. So much better." Everyone thought 50 was talking about taking over the rap game, but it was also a shot about Diddy hooking up with dudes. And in 2018, 50 confirmed that the line was about Diddy. Mace was also featured on the soundtrack for 50's movie, Get Rich or Die Trying, but their deal never went through because it didn't. 50 was ready to spend $1 million to buy Mace out of his Bad Boy contract, but Diddy tried to play him and asked for $2 million. 50 said Mace wasn't worth $2 million with $2 million in his pocket and told DJ Funk Flex that Diddy tried to pull some sucker shit with the deal.
Yeah, what you looking for that? He said $2 million. I'm like, Mace ain't worth $2 million with $2 million in his pocket. Is you crazy?
It was clear that Diddy was just trying to play 50 because Jimmy Iovine even offered to let 50 and Diddy keep all the profits from Mace's next project.
Another bastard. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the likes up, please. It says 694 people up in here. What city you in? Beverly Hills. Salute. You know what I'm saying? 19. Oh shit. Lansky in the building. Salute to Lansky, man. Let me look at this chat real quick.
50 Cent was under Jimmy Iovine's label, Interscope Records. And usually Interscope would take a lot of money from anyone on 50's label. But Jimmy Iovine knew that 50 wanted to deal with Diddy to work. So he offered to let them keep all the profits that Mace's album made. It was a crazy deal, but Diddy still didn't go for it just to mess with 50. After the Mace deal went left, 50 really started beefing with Diddy and dropped a wild diss on him and raps, "Who shot Biggie Smalls? We don't get him, they gonna kill us all." Man, Puffy know who hit that nigga. Man, that nigga soft. He scared the boys from the west side or break him off. Dump on his ass, so he run to Harlem to shake him off. Everyone knows about Diddy's freak-offs now, but 50 was dissing Diddy over his parties all the way back in 2006. And at the end of the Diddy diss track, he said, "Oh, I guess I won't be invited to the white parties in the Hamptons. I don't give a fuck."
I remember that shit. OG Bobby John says, "Assalamu alaikum. You in my city, Tally?" Hell no, man. Call me.
I don't want to hang out with your punk ass no way. Then 50 aired Diddy out over the Mace situation and said, "Give me motherfucking run around this nigga Mace. Now you want to play games? Don't want to make the deal, nigga? Man, I'll fuck your shit up, nigga." 50 has spent a lot of money dragging Mace around while he was.
Man, I wish this was a stream yard so I could pull my man FT up here so we could tell y'all some shit.
To make a deal with Diddy. And 50 said,
"Let's get the likes up to 100, y'all. Come on, let's go. Double tap the screen or go to the top right, hit the 3 dots, man. Whose side is you on? You on 56 likes. Keep going on the likes. Come on, let's keep going. Double tap the screen. Y'all gonna see a big thumb pop up on your screen once you do that. Whose side are you on? Whose side are you on? A lot of the reason why I gotta throw it out there like that is because a lot of people, ironically, is on Diddy's side. They like, man, the black man.
And you go on and send me $50,000 for this nigga travel fees, you know, airfare, hotel space, for that last tour, nigga, or I'll really service your ass, nigga." 50 also sent a shot at Diddy that nobody caught for years. At the end of the track, 50 said,
"Salute to Cincinnati in the building, Newark in the building, Kwame, salute. Big Paulo, I'm in Cincinnati too, but from New York, Castle, Delaware. What document is this? This is from Hip Hop Daily. He put it out there, the whole history of how it started. Keep going on the likes, man. Let's get the likes up past 100. All right. And the reason why I like this one right here is because he tell you a lot of shit that, you know, I see is people are missing today, you know.
"All right, I see what you're trying to do, but I don't know why you're doing what you're trying to do."
Rico, salute. That's Rico Beeman, Rico the rapper. Let me know, cause I know, you know what I'm saying. Rico Porter. That's what I'm thinking. I've been in, but now you in Togo. Salute. Savannah, Georgia. Salute. The Natty. That's right, Aaron. I'm not choosing sides, but I'm taking the lesser evil. That's right. People shouldn't kept this energy with Oprah when she. Hey, yo, you remember when 50? What happened with 50 and Vivica Fox? Let me go pull that up.
"Dude, why you want to make me tell everybody what Misa told me? Misa Hilton is a stylist and fashion designer who worked with artists on Bad Boy Records like Lil Kim. She dated Diddy back when he was still an intern at Uptown Records, and that's how she got started in the industry. Misa Hilton and Diddy were on and off again while he was taking over the industry, and according to Diddy's ex-bodyguard, Gene Deal, Diddy beat Misa so bad that she had to crawl under her car just to get away from it.
Man, they don't even interview Gene Deal no more. That's crazy.
He beat that woman till she was crawling up under a car, man. No matter how small she was crawling up under the car, man.
Most people had no idea what Diddy was doing to Misa, but after a video came out showing Diddy putting hands on Cassie Ventura, Misa hopped on Instagram and said that seeing the video triggered her own trauma. It's not clear how 50 knew it was going down, but he was already threatening to expose Diddy way back in the day. At that point, it looked like 50 already hated Diddy, but a year later, the whole rap game was shocked because 50 and Diddy performed at Madison Square Garden together. T.I. was hosting Screamfest at the Garden, and he was able to get Kanye, 50, Diddy, and Jay-Z all on stage at the same time. At one point during the show, Diddy tried to put his arm around 50, and you can tell that 50 didn't want Diddy touching him like that. But that's...
Also Jay-Z, when he was at that Jay-Z party, the way Jay-Z was looking at that nigga, at that all-white party.
Same year, 50 also featured Diddy and Jay-Z on the remix for his track, I Get Money. 50 had just made $100 million off of vitamin water after
Nigga been trolled himself into being a billionaire. Let's double tap shit, get the lights up. We almost at 100. Come on.
Coca-Cola bought the company out, and with all the money he made from music,
keep tapping the screen till you see that big thumb pop up. If that don't work for you, go hit the top 3, the right those 3 buttons, and then subscribe button, all that shit's over there.
2. 50 was one of the richest dudes in the rap game. Nobody was making more cash than 50, Jay-Z, and Diddy at the time. All 3 of them are featured in Forbes, so they all linked up to flex on the track. Fans were shocked that 50, J, and Diddy were all on the same track. But in 2024, Broadway All Day hopped on Reddit and explained how it went down. Broadway All Day is the director who made the video for the original version of I Get Money. According to Broadway, 50's manager, Chris Lighty, was working on some huge deals behind
God bless the dead, he dead.
the scenes that involved 50, Jay-Z, and Diddy. 50 agreed to put Jay-Z and Diddy on the track, even though there was
one thing he missing so far is that Master P gave him his real first shot by putting him on tour. He might get to that.
some drama, but the business deals never worked out. In 2024, after Diddy got booked by the feds, 50 Cent went on the Breakfast Club and talked about the track. Charlamagne the God brought up how people thought 50 wrote Diddy's verse, where Diddy was confessing to crimes and raps. Bo knows, but Diddy did it. Cars, jewelry, and big homes, yeah, Diddy did it. Shootouts, coastal beefs, yeah, Diddy did it. But my lawyer's so good that Diddy got acquitted. But 50 Cent told the Breakfast Club, I ain't tell him to say that. 50 said Jay helped him write Diddy's verse, and Jay is the one who wrote those lines. 50 said Diddy knew what he wanted to say, so he told Jay-Z, and Jay wrote the bars for him.
Jay helped me with that. Jay helped me with that. Jay helped me with that. Jay did that part right there. Exactly.
How can my brand appear in AI search? How can I boost digital brand visibility? Introducing SEMrush One, uniting traditional SEO and AI search tools, all in one place. Measure and...
If you ask me, Diddy fucked them all, man. I'm talking about Craig Mack, all of them. Let me show
It's not clear who really wrote the lines, though.
Let's go to Craig Mack, right? Let's do this real fast. Let me show y'all something, right? Craig Mack, God bless the dead, man. Craig Mack was at a fucking it was like a cult or some shit. You know what I'm saying? David Ferguson, that's the dude's name. Yo, they had Craig Mack out here looking crazy right here, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Look how they had Craig Mack out here in church, bro. Looking yo. G-Dep, everybody that was with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Now, okay, we can look at Lloyd Banks. We don't see much of Lloyd Banks, but we don't hear nothing bad about Lloyd Banks. We never heard nothing crazy. He wasn't in a cult like this man.
Body, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say any names.
I'm gonna explain it to y'all in a second. How Craig Mack died and where he was at when he died. He secluded himself. Whatchamacallit did the same thing. Loon went to fucking Saudi Arabia. G-Dep killed the nigga and went to jail. All of them have tragic stories, bro.
I was gonna say somebody that wanted to do another album with me. So I said, cool, I gave him my price. And the price to me was low. You know, and you're supposed to give me the money.
Mind you, Mac is the one that built the whole bad boy empire, okay? Now look at him here.
And I go in the studio and I start banging out. So it came to me and was like, yo, I can only cut you a third of the money I'm supposed to give you. I said, you know what, man, I want to do these songs. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do this and that and third, let's do it. You give me the money as we go. You know what I'm saying? I'll take a third again. I'll take a third again when we finish the actual recording of the album. Nothing happened, no money. So I stopped recording. I said, I'm not gonna be an idiot and sit here and do all this stuff for everybody and I'm not gonna see anything from it. You know, next thing I know, money comes, with this bullish mafia mentality.
Now the dude that he ended up in a cult with, right? He's in jail or died or something. He was like a David Kevorkian type of motherfucker. I'm gonna show y'all the whole thing.
With him and his goons.
Get the likes up, man. Hit that super chat, Cash App, MacMean, $, MACMEAN.
All that stuff like that. Talking about, yo, you owe us an album. And I'm like, excuse my French, but I don't owe you shit. You owe me money. You know what I'm saying? So if you come up with the rest of the dough, then we can come up with the rest of the album. No dough, no records.
Oh, my mic is messing up. This is Craig Mack. My mic is messing up, they said. Probably, let me see. Probably because people keep calling me while I'm on live. I had about 5 calls while I'm on live. Let me put my Wi-Fi on. Give me a second, yo. Tell me if it sounds better now. I can actually, I do got mics in here. Let me see if it sounds better with a mic, with me mic'd up. If this sounds better, y'all let me know. Double tap the screen while you're here. Subscribe to the channel. Get your vote. No, I assume that you're on 50 Cent side, but some people you might not be. All right. Tell me if y'all can hear. If y'all can hear it very clearly, type ones in the chat.
That's it. I don't think you know what you mean.
If it's too loud, let me know it's too loud. If it's too low, let me know it's too low.
When you saying that, man, you know what I'm saying? You know what type of dude I am. You know what kind of muscle I got. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you need to be in the studio. So I said, all right, meet me up there at 7 o'clock. And I went and got one of my gunmen. My man, I'm not going to mention his name either. He came with me up there. Okay? And they saw him, and they fell back because they were going to do something to me. But they didn't. So we talked about, you know, came to definite. Look,
okay, with this documentary repeat of old stories we heard 30-something years ago. All right, fine. I'll give you that, right? But explain this to me, N-word. Explain this to me. Since you heard that, did you see this, though? Did you see them having Craig Mack up in this so-called church with this cult leader, this dude that went down, the police? That's Craig Mack right there, bro. Now repeat this story, okay? Oh, it's too loud now? Okay, so let me just turn these mics off. It is old footage. A lot of people never seen it before. You know what I'm saying? Older you, new to some people. Have you ever seen this footage of Craig Mack in church with this cult leader, right? They turned this boy out. He died right after this, man. If y'all ever seen this, let me know. Thank you, Sally. Yeah, I know it's old. Yeah. You never saw it? Okay. Definitely new to me. You know what I mean? Nope, never seen it. All right, never seen it. People change. So a lot of people never seen this shit. Phoenix, never seen it. If you never seen this footage of Craig Mack in church with this cult leader that went down, I think he killed a few people too. They said he was messing with little people, all type of weird shit with this dude. I'm gonna give y'all his name in a second.
Testimony out that I believe that Jesus is coming. You see, if you go back far enough with Craig, as one man called this morning, he said, I knew Craig, he said, I was one of his fans. He said he made millions and millions.
Watch how he handle this man. This is how they handle him in his time of need, man. All right, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that the decision that a lot of these people make is all Diddy's fault. I'm just saying that it's weird that they went to such extremes.
Stolen from you. The devil tried to steal your soul too.
Yes. Niggas was out here crying free locks. Diddy was out here trying to fuck on Jada and the rest of them. They was like freedom men. Like they was really locked up.
But we took care of that thief.
Yes. Thank you, Lord. In the name of Jesus, thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you, Father.
Praise the Lord.
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 Briefly, let me just see some of these comments, because I know they got to be going off in these fucking comments. Craig looked so sad, his head was down. Craig Mack killed that rap. It was fire. He always had talent. Man, the art of dialogue and Gene Deal brought me here. Damn, that last Craig Mack freestyle. Oh my God, this song made me cry. I want to hear the song now. Let me just see this, man. This is just tragic to me, man. Because I grew up watching this nigga, you know?
Now I knew when I put Craig on with the, when he got with the hip hop, I told you right away I tried to dampen the music down. But you see, that's the way they do it. Where did you come up with that music? You had it?
Yeah, I had music.
Okay. And so he came back again, and he made it more clear. If you listen, you heard me right at the end. I put it on a little more clear. But
Craig Mack, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not even going to bring y'all to that sad shit because, you know, it is what it is. It's just sad to me, man. And that's that he went out like that, you know? So, yeah, it might be old to you, but it's new to somebody else. Somebody didn't.
No cash, no record.
And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. A lot of people, a lot of those music moguls and shit, they depend on people not your word not getting any shine. You know, well,
going in the studio
that's
all
where
night.
Power comes from. Isolation.
Every night busting my ass, and I ain't seeing nothing from it. And you're making me feel like even if you did have the rest of that cash, us taking
a fact, John Lamar. I ain't want to say it.
To the next level, it's gonna be a problem because it's gonna be money problems. I can see that.
CC, salute. I thought you were going to show the video. I was, but it was starting to, I'm one of the people, man, I'm based off of vibes and energy, and I felt like that would have just brought the wrong energy, watching this, anything with Craig Mack right now. Let's get back to the history of where these niggas beef start. All right, let's go back there.
Because Broadway all day claimed that 50's homie Lloyd Banks is the one who wrote Diddy's verse. The track ran up crazy numbers, but it almost didn't come out because of more drama behind the scenes. Broadway all day's girl.
Rest in peace to the great Craig Mack, man. The nigga I would say started Bad Boy. You know what I mean? The nigga that really made Bad Boy a name. For real. Let's just keep it 1,000 wild because that was the first song that we heard, man. It was Craig Mack. Like Buddha Blad, nobody kicking flag. The flavor beer, the batter, chitter, chatter, matter what the batter had. I bet you my shit come off fatter. I got the data to turn your body into antimatter. And just like a piece of sizzling, you fit inside. See, but he was fucking Biggie. So, Craig Mack wasn't giving that butt up yet. Allegedly. Let me shut up.
Girlfriend was given a CD with a bunch of beats on it by a dude who claimed he was a producer. Broadway heard the beats and knew they were hot. So we handed the CD with the beats to an A&R at the label. It turned out that the dude who gave the CD to Broadway's girlfriend didn't actually make any of the beats though. But by the time Broadway found out, 50 had already made the track and was gonna shoot the video in a week. They couldn't use a beat without finding the real producer and paying them for it though, and the track almost fell apart. Broadway knew his career was gonna be over if that happened, so he tracked down the real producer and signed him to the label just in time for the video shoot. When 50 had Diddy on the I Get Money.
Right, they said that's what Shy Money XL was doing, because Shy Money XL was pimping them too.
Remix, it looked like everything was cool between them. And in 2008, 50 Cent crashed an interview Diddy was having with MTV so he could promote his own show. 50 and Diddy were joking around with each other during the interview and said they were friends. But it was clear that there was still some tension they weren't talking about. It took some more time before the beef really popped off, but Diddy was about to get 50 another reason to hate him. In 2008, Rick Ross was just getting started in the rap game. Ross got invited to the BET Awards.
We almost forgot about Rick Ross, huh?
That year, and said that he saw 50 set up the awards, and he didn't like how 50 looked at him. 50 claimed that he doesn't even remember Ross being at the show, but that night sparked a wild beef that's still going on today. Rick Ross took shots at 50 on the track Mafia Music and raps, I love to pay your bills, can't wait to pay your rent. Curtis Jackson, baby mama, I ain't asking for a cent. Burn the house down, you gotta buy another. Don't forget the gas can, jealous stupid motherfucker. At the time, 50 was fighting his baby mama, Shanika Thompson.
Damn, man, playing with them baby mamas, man, that shit always go bad.
Against to get custody of their son Marquise. The house where Shanika was living ended up burning down, and she accused 50 of paying some goons to start the fire.
Mr. Jackson, you did think so? Yes, I know so. Why did he say that? He threatened me on Monday. He did. He threatened me. Look, watch what I'll do. I'll have someone come kill you. He threatened me. Someone threw something through the window and the house was ignited. Couldn't even make it downstairs. We had to jump out the window. You think he hired someone to do it? Yes, of course. I know he's too much of a coward to do anything himself.
After Ross took a shot at 50 over the situation, 50 told Ross straight up that he was gonna ruin his life just for fun.
I'm deciding to fuck your life up. Rick Ross, I'm gonna fuck your life up. For fun.
And that's when 50 started doing everything he could to destroy Rick Ross's career. 50 exposed Ross for working as a corrections officer in Florida before he got into the rap game and started dropping bars about being a drug lord. When the photos of Ross working as a CEO came out, Ross tried to claim it was cap and told
that boy dirty. 50 been checkmating these niggas forever.
All hip-hop that hackers put his face on other people's photos.
They don't be realizing, man, when y'all be getting in the beefs with us, man, there's so many people out here that don't like you that send me information, man. I can imagine with a dude like that got that bag.
Ross was lying about the situation though, and 50 made it even worse when he dropped the track Officer Ricky and raps, fat fuck playing Wii Fit Nintendo. Have another tattoo, here's another tattoo. Run into my goon soon.
We fit Nintendo.
Have new bullet wounds. Officer Ricky, radio for backup. See ass anywhere, you know I'm gonna act up. And it's like every other word out your mouth about a bird. Like you sling cocaine, this shit is absurd.
You that 50 men went down there to New Orleans and built a fucking Hollywood in the South. Untouchable. Bigger than fucking Tyler Perry shit.
Who's a rapper? Use a motherfucking
No freaky. Let's get the lights up. Double tap the screen. Let's get them up.
rapper. It's a rap. Your career is fucking wrapped up. Then 50 took the disrespect to another level and dragged Diddy and Rick Ross's baby mama into the beef.
Get them lights up to 200 and I'll show y'all some real disrespectful shit. I'm keeping it PG. Y'all want me to turn this shit to rated R? Get them lights up.
50 linked up with Ross's baby mama, Tia Kemp, and did an interview with her about Rick Ross. Tia Kemp.
Double tap that screen. Come on, let's get them up. Get them up. Get them up. Get them up. Get them downs up. All right? And get your vote on it in the chat too. All right? I never understood this broad here.
To help 50 expose Ross for capping in his raps. According to her,
it was surprising that he would sit there and say he spends $200 a month on food.
50 cut off damn near his whole original circle, man. That's bad, man. Do y'all think that once you start getting something, have y'all ever, like people that's in the chat, man, be honest with me. Have you ever got to the bag before? And then you order for something, you getting a lot of money, and then people think that you owe them some shit? You know what I'm saying? Have you ever been through that type ones in the chat where you get that sense of entitlement because you made it, everybody else made it? Keep on going with the likes, man. 138 likes. Let's get them up to 200.
$300.
Type ones, man. If you feel like people feel like they too fucking entitled, once you bust your ass, you gotta understand, man. No matter how many people, you know, everybody got their version of what they think that you supposed to have for them, according to your experience with them. But nobody's out there going through the pain that you go through. They only see when you come up. Yup, I play broke. Flint, Michigan, salute. Relly, salute. Sally again, 1. You know what I'm saying? Kicks Magazine TV, salute. You do get that. You get people that feel like because you came up, they automatically should come up. And you might have every intent to make them all right, but sometimes it just looks like you got more than what you got. That's how the Max B and Jim Jones beef started, because Jim Jones acting like he was filthy rich. You acting like you was filthy rich. You balling, you doing all this shit. I get locked up and you got $50,000 for a $2 million bail and I'm signed to you. You know, that's how I started.
On clothes, his jury's rented, possibly not real. His cars are being leased.
Yeah, and it wasn't an L for big Rick Ross or 50. They both came out on top of this, but that's because 50 Rick Ross trolled them back equally. A lot of other dudes fell back or tried to ignore it. This is how Ja Rule, the original one that got off, he got off because he thought he was too cute to respond back. Even after they done shot this nigga up and stabbed him up and did all this and still making love songs, nah, give me that. That was an excellent move from 50.
then in the same video, 50 and Tia Kemp exposed Ross for having another kid with a prostitute.
Before you get confused in any way.
None of the artists that came from 50 Cent camp got the smut that comes from the Diddy camp. You know what I mean? And then if we put Rick Ross into it, remember Triple C's? Remember Wale? Remember all those acts that Rick Ross had? Where they at now? Meek Mill, all them niggas gone. You don't even hear Rick Ross making music no more. You hear more about his car shows than anything. You know what I'm saying? And his other ventures, but you don't hear about him doing music. Let me keep it real. There's not too many artists. You know, even Master P, you don't see them old niggas with him no more. You know, that artists, record labels that you sign to that's ran by an artist doesn't normally last unless the artist has partners. For instance, Rockefeller Records. You know what I mean? Like Jay-Z wasn't just the only owner. You also had Kareem Big Burks and Dame Dash, you know? So the responsibility was spread out. But when you have the rapper like Rick Ross and Maybach Music, and then you have a 50 Cent, these are the main artists from the joint. Get what I'm saying? It's not normally long-term successful.
It also has a baby mother who's currently working as a call girl.
Wow.
He has a daughter by bro. right there. Can you see that?
Then 50 brought Diddy
Playing with the wrong nigga.
into the beef too. Back then, 50 was tight with Floyd Mayweather, so he clowned Ross again and brought Tia Kemp and Ross's son to Floyd Mayweather's crib in Las Vegas. Diddy looked like he didn't know what was going on in the video and didn't want to be there. And it turns out there was more going on behind the scenes.
Wow. Do y'all see this shit? I forgot about a lot of this shit.
It brought Tia Kemp and Ross's son to Floyd Mayweather's crib in Las Vegas.
Let's get them likes up, man. All right, if you're new here, tell me your city in the chats. Oh, man.
Diddy looked like he didn't know what was going on in the video and didn't want to be there. And it turns out there was more going on behind the scenes. In 2010, Diddy and Ross started linking up in the studio, and Diddy became Ross's manager.
Best friend.
50 doesn't rock with anyone who's cool with his ops.
Keep going on the likes, y'all.
And Diddy was obviously choosing a side, and he even started a new crew at Ross called Bugatti Boys. 50 has always been dissing dudes who cap about their lifestyle. One of his first hits was the track Wankster, and 50 took shots at studio gangsters with bars like, "You say you a gangster, but you never pop nothing. We say you a wankster, and you need to stop fronting." Everyone knows that Ross was capping about moving weight in the streets, but Diddy has been lying about his
How they moved the goalposts with that, man? I swear to God, man, they talk all this anti-rat shit. You know what I mean? And then Rick Ross came out and tried to justify, like, yeah, we did that. We did that. You know what I'm saying? We did that. Like, it was gangster. Like, yeah, they sent you. What crew of niggas you know sends they man to go become a CO, bro? You know what I mean? And if y'all niggas think that inmates is cool with COs, okay, we when I was in the joint, we was kind of cool with them. But did we trust them motherfuckers? Hell no. You're automatically on the other side. You can't be cool with no fucking police. So you're going to get a jail and, a job to become a CO with something that's already under control. Motherfuckers is already controlling everything. You know what I'm saying? You didn't need an extra CO. Let's get the lights up.
Come up ever since he started Bad Boy Records. Diddy has always acted like he grew up in the trenches of Harlem. Diddy's dad was affiliated with a serious drug lord named Frank Lucas, and a lot of people thought Diddy had street ties too. But Diddy actually grew up in a rich area of New York called Mount Vernon.
Nah, Mount Vernon is not rich, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let me correct you there. Okay, I was smashing this African joint from Mount Vernon, man. Yeah, they wasn't rich. She had a nice rug in her bathroom, but that's it.
Diddy wasn't hustling in the streets, but he was.
The reason why I know is because one day I was smashing her. I was selling crack back then, right? Bitch called me up like, yo, I found mad crack in the rug. Obviously, somebody went through my pockets.
The kid like 50, cause Diddy.
Oh, I was smashing her out in the bathroom and he fell out my pocket.
He was going to a private school, playing football, and serving as an altar boy. Then after he graduated from the private school,
altar boy. The fuck is that? That's the nigga that be in church, right?
Diddy went to Howard University and majored in business. Diddy and Rick Ross were both capping about.
Oh man, y'all remember that City College party where all them kids got killed at whatchamacallit Diddy party, Lansky?
Their lifestyles. And 50 had major issues with both of them. So after Diddy and Ross started rocking with each other, 50 turned up the heat and took more shots at Diddy. In 2010, 50 did a radio interview and called Diddy a bloodsucker and said his music sucks. 50 dissed Rick Ross in the interview too, and said that Diddy should stop comparing Ross to Biggie Smalls. Diddy didn't respond directly to the interview, but he clapped back at 50 when he named his new crew the Supreme Team. Kenneth Supreme McGriff is the dude who tried to get 50 killed back in the day, and McGriff's gang was called the Supreme Team. Diddy was obviously taking shots at
Diddy's playing games, man. You know, they said Puffy been putting hits on niggas forever.
At 50. So 50 aired Diddy out again in another interview. 50 said that Diddy isn't an artist because he doesn't make his own music.
Huh? You know what's interesting? He has he's not an artist.
He has the album.
Yeah, but he's not an artist. See, an artist would be someone who actually wrote something on the record.
Diddy responded during his speech at the BET Awards post-show and said, "Hate is for suckers. If you hating, you a sucker, and you're ashy, and your breath stink. And you know who I'm talking to, you hating ass crab." 50's biggest issues with Diddy weren't getting aired out yet. But in 2010, 50 dissed Diddy for using the Notorious B.I.G.'s name for money. Diddy and Jay Electronica linked up the track that goes to Christopher Wallace. And 50 started a petition on Twitter to make Diddy stop using Biggie's name.
Hey, this is on Hip Hop Daily, you know what I'm saying?
50 also talks about Diddy's speech at the BET Awards and called him a bitch.
To describe Puffy in one word is see,
You know how ugly always got like pretty friends?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
To the group. They want to be the hot.
I'm subscribed from my regular channel, not this one.
Getting all the way to 50.
That wasn't the end of the story though. And 50 was about to drop a bomb on Diddy. Diddy's downfall all started after his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura filed a lawsuit against him. Cassie claimed that Diddy had been abusing her for years, and the lawsuit made headlines everywhere. Diddy and Cassie settled out of court one day later, but then the video of Diddy attacking her in the hotel leaked, and that's when
All right, we at the hour mark. Get the likes up, you know what I'm saying, before we get up out of here, man. I gotta go, man. You know what I'm saying? I got mad shit to do. I didn't expect to be on here for an hour. It was spontaneous. Go to the top right, hit the 3 dots. You know what I'm saying? And subscribe to the channel. I meant to come out here and tear shit up, man, but you know, just the content creator in me just had to do this. Diddy never graduated from Howard. He dropped out. Father, you know what I'm saying? Very interesting fact, because they always say that he went to Howard, but they never say that he didn't graduate. You know, that whole situation with the City College thing, with all those people being trampled, it kind of like I don't know. Let me see something. Diddy, City College. Let me try to pull that up real fast. I did a story on it on my main channel before. 9 people crushed and trampled at City College rap benefit, 1991. Diddy party. This is the first Diddy party.
Gaza's.
I think 9 people died and there was like 30 hurt. You know what I'm saying? Ribs broken. Let's get them likes up to 200, please, ladies and gentlemen.
It's crazy. Everybody was snapping on everybody.
Today in Cincinnati, stunned city officials are trying to learn what went wrong last night outside a rock concert by a British group.
You know what? I'm gonna save this for the night. I might do a whole story on this. You know what I'm saying? And actually review the old video I did. You know. Father, and all right, Mac. Till next time. That's what made him famous. Yeah. Put him in the spotlight. And then, you know, Clive Davis, Andre Harrell, and all of those zesty niggas, you know, it was a lot going on back then.
The Who.
It was billed as one of the biggest concerts to hit since
Southwest, the former Warped Tour, Austin City Limits, and Afropunk, just to name a few. Most of
were open, that the children will have been able to go inside.
On today's episode of Evil Intentions, this is the story of the City College Stampede.
Yeah, I ain't gonna fuck with it right now, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be good, man. I gotta get up out of here. Salute to everybody that's subscribed, new subscribers, the old subscribers. All right, I'll see y'all next time. Gotta go. All right, people do things to see, like me.